I mentioned we had activity this evening really over central and almost southern Iowa. Some heavy thunderstorms, even severe, heavy amounts of rain too. As you saw, they didn't move much and shifted northward. But even you could see a few sprinkles overnight, probably south of I-90 with this activity still there. Mainly cloud cover spreading north and to the west. But that would be something we might see a little bit of a shower. Otherwise, the rest of the night should be quiet. There's your cold front right there. That's going to be a flare and a factor eventually for tomorrow. And all the rest of the activity all the way to the west and rotating over into Billings, Montana too, as this whole area, this huge low or the system is going to be slow moving over the next several days. Eventually it'll be parked kind of over our area by the time we get to Saturday, so it will become unsettled. In the meantime, as you mentioned, there's a little bit of activity right here, so a sprinkle is possible, normally just cloud cover. That's going to lift north. Otherwise, once it dissipates, we just see cloud cover out there. Off and on clouds, there's a possibility that some low clouds, even some fog potential in some of these river valleys, if you have clearing skies, could happen through tomorrow morning. Once all that kind of gets out of the way in the morning, we should see more sunshine in the afternoon time frame, basically late morning to early afternoon before all the activity to the west begins to kind of push close to the area, along with the front that'll be just north of Rusk County. We're going to keep the area that's rotating around the low to the west. It'll begin to push into the area. By the time we get to around the evening commute, with activity just north of I-94 scattered and just to the west. So by the time we get to about 7, 8, we'll start seeing some of that come through. Now, most of it does kind of fall apart, but there will be some showers and storms pushing through the area, and some of this could continue overnight too. We'll have to see if it does keep hold together. Now, basically, the low is going to be situated by Friday pretty close to us. Friday night into Saturday looks the best opportunity to see maybe some widespread light rainfall. Saturday, we'll see more showers and thunderstorms off and on as that low just sits there, and even Sunday, it's kind of just to our east. I think we'll start seeing a little bit less in the way of activity for Sunday. And Monday overall looks to be dry before we have another cold front come through. Precipitation, this is really dependent on where things play out. So I think a lot of areas will see at least a half to 3/4 of an inch. This is for a 7-day period, basically over about Thursday through Monday. Some areas could push 1 to 1.5 inches. This depends if we get some thunderstorms like today in Iowa, where some thunderstorms could sit. It's pretty good rainfall. We could see quite a bit from that, but overall we should see widespread rainfall, at least somewhat, through Monday. Now, temperatures tomorrow should get back into the low to mid 80s. I think more clouds than we saw today, so I don't know if we'll quite see those upper 80s, even a few 90s out to our west. As we go into Thursday, more clouds, more precipitation chances, so we kind of drop the temperatures a few degrees, but still low to mid 80s and still somewhat humid. The big temperature then change comes as we go into Friday with that low pretty much close by, and the rain chances kind of ramp up, and I expect those chances to come and start increasing more as we get towards Friday night into Saturday. And overall, we do cool down, but our temperatures are still a little bit above average or close to average going into Monday before another cold front comes through, and that looks to be more of an extended dry period, I think, once we get past Monday. And as you're looking towards Oktoberfest, I know everyone's kind of looking ahead there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it looks quite average, maybe low to mid 70s, and as right now it does look kind of dry. That could change, but that's what it's kind of trending that way.
It sounds nice.
Not too bad.
So far, so good.
Thank you, Greg.